Alrighty, guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we are doing a New Orleans Pelicans off-season rebuild in NBA 2K25. So yeah, we're back with the teams that got to eliminate from the playoffs because obviously no teams are not eliminated from playoff contention. As you know, we did all the teams that eliminated from the play-in. Now it's waiting for teams to get eliminated in the first round. But while we're doing that, I think we can do some teams that didn't even make the play-in in general. So obviously the 11th through 15th seed, but obviously today we're doing the New Orleans Pelicans. So they're the 14th seed this year. Obviously they're dealing with a lot of injuries. Obviously Zion Williamson seems just can't stay healthy, and I think soon it might be time to move on from him. So I think we might trade him in the offseason. We'll see. PJ McCollum, Herbert Jones, Misi, we got Alvarado, DeJounte Murray, obviously out the whole season. That trade ended up being probably not the best trade in the world. Obviously traded Dyson Daniels for him, and then obviously Trey Murphy. But we'll always simulate the in the off season, and then we'll figure out what we need to do, what we are gonna do. I actually don't know what we're gonna do yet, but we have the Timberwolves going to win the championships. Only the Timberwolves versus the Knicks, but all right, we got heading into the draft lottery. So this is what's important, obviously. So we are gonna be projected the fourth overall pick in the NBA draft. It will be since Cooper Flag just declared for the draft, which I feel he should have done that, which is good. Um, so he just declared for the draft. So now we're gonna see what pick we end up getting. Hopefully, we get the one overall pick, as we do end up getting the number 6. Or if we fall down 2 spots, it's just terrible. Uli Grant, because the head coach that could get fired, but there's no really good candidates to replace him, so we're gonna keep him, I guess. But all right, we obviously have a decision to make before draft night. Do we want to trade Zion Williamson to get for more draft compensation, maybe just rebuild this team completely, or do we want to roll with guys like Trey Murphy, DeJounte Murray, and just run it back into the year? I don't think the team is winning anything, so I definitely think we could explore trading Zion Williamson right now. I decided we're going to trade Zion Williamson after the draft, so this is what we're going to do. So Toronto Raptors, so Cooper Flagel, we have to figure out what we're going to take first. So Cooper Flagel went to the Raptors. The Mavericks get 2. The last video, I've never seen the Mavericks jump up, and this would have been the right video to choose the Mavericks, but they end up getting second overall pick and selecting Ace Bailey. I've never seen the Mavericks jump up, so that's good to see. We're fun to see. Dylan Harper goes to the Jazz. Yeah, Will Riley. So I think that was the reason why we fell, because teams like the Mavericks jumped up. It's crazy, but Edgecombe. But all right, you got Casper's here. Never took Casper, so we can take him. Obviously 20 points per game, so we'll just keep looking. Though Trey Johnson, Igor. There's not really anybody too crazy left. We could take Derek Queen, Carter Bryant, Noah, say Jeremiah Fears. No, Jeremiah Fears is really good. So I actually am really interested in taking Jeremiah Fears, who was the 18th overall pick. So or Liam McNeely. Never took Liam McNeely. 24 points. We really could use anything, so I really don't care what we select here. So Casper's interest. I don't know if this video I'll do it. McNeely. So I'm only between McNeely or Fears. Igor and Trey Johnson are interested as well. But Fears obviously probably has Hall of Fame potential, but McNeely, I haven't really took him yet. But I'm going to take the guard and Jeremiah Fears. Jeremiah Fears, welcome to the Pelicans. Hopefully he's a good pick. So 75 overall. So what did I miss out on for future? So I did miss out on 76 overall, Trey Johnson. Casper is actually 76, so kind of took the worst player there, but it's cool. I'll take my others. Brandon Boston, going to accept. Jordan Hawkins is going to accept as well. Coughing offer the guy Keon Burke, Jamal McCain, and Lester Quinones, which we'll obviously not worry about them too much. But for agency, we got Jam Robinson, Earl Quinones, and Kane. But Alvarado, Murray. So yeah, I think this is the time we maybe trade Zion Williamson away. So I'm going to switch it up, and we're going to trade Zion Williamson away. I think it makes sense. Pelicans probably need to move on from at this point. Not gonna lie, the timing of this video is crazy because Bleacher Report just posted a trade proposal, or not really, like a trade proposal. I said mock trade for Zion Williamson to the Pistons. So what a timing! It was Jaden Ivey, Tobias Harris, a first-round pick, and 2 seconds. I know I said this, getting Jaden Ivey is going to be a really good piece of future. So I think we can do this trade. The Pistons, I think they would definitely need a guy like Zion Williamson at this point. Obviously, Kay Cunningham does need some help sometimes, and Ivey was out. Probably not going to return the rest of the season. So that's kind of what my thinking is. They think Ivy's the guy for them to bring them, be the second star next to Cade, and they get a proven now star with risk in Zion Williamson. So I'm going to make this trade go through. So I think you could already get another first round pick in here like 2029, but there's a lot of risk with Zion Williamson, so I definitely see this. We're gonna make this trade go through. They don't agree, but we're gonna make it come through anyway. So just like that, Zion Williamson is a Detroit Piston. We're gonna have to use trade override on superstar trades. So Zion Williamson is a Piston, so I like what they have there. Cade, they're gonna have to probably re-sign Malik Beasley, but I think it's a really good fit with him. Obviously, him and Durant might not make the most sense together. They both can't shoot, but and I saw her in the lineup, so. Yeah, now I think about it, three non-shooters in the lineup is gonna hurt them. But oh well. I mean, we made the trade go through it, so it's fine. It's not a problem now. So it's not like DeJounte Murray, like I said, Jaden Ivey, but I like what we have so far. So any trade we don't worry about, not really. So we might not even sign a single trade. We might just roll into the new season like this. So McCollum, I still want to get rid of him, but for now we're gonna have like this Ivy. So it's gonna be weird at first, but I think we'll be fine at the end of the day. All right, so heading into player progression. So Jaden Ivey is up, Misi is up, McCollum is down 4 overalls. Cartlow is up. We got Tobias Harris going down. Jordan Hawkins going up. And then we have a lot of injuries, so it's gonna be weird at first, but it's cool. So guys like Jeremiah Fisher, we have 15 players in the roster. I have to see how it's gonna look like. So yes, I don't think DeJounte or Trey Murphy will be back to start the season. That's kind of how 2K has it, where they miss 4 to 6 months before they officially come back. So I guess Fears or Alvarado, probably Fears will be their starting point guard, and then I have to see the rest of the roster, man, because I really have to see how this is gonna look like right now. So all right, we're gonna wait for this to load, which takes a long time. But all right, here we go. We got Jeremiah Fears, Jaden Ivey. Hopefully, he can be the guy for us. He's on a one more. No, he's his last year, this team option. So we got Brandon Boston, Tobias Harris, Misi, McCollum, Cartlow. We got Jose Alvarado, Jordan Hawkins, and Kelly Olynyk in their 10-man rotation. With Trey Murphy, DeJounte Murray, and Herb Jones injured, obviously. So this will be a rotation. Pretty bad, but how long is DeJounte? So Herb Jones is out for 4 to 6 months. Trey Murphy is out for 4 to 6 months, and DeJounte Murray is out for 4 to 6 months toward Achilles, obviously. So yeah, this will probably be another bad season for the look at shot tendencies. As Ivy last year, he's gonna have to be pushed up a lot because I do want him to score the ball. Misi, so yeah, Ivy, like I said, DC, Herb Jones, McCollum. I really don't want him to score. Whenever Trey Murphy comes back, I guess, but Cartlow here. So that's really it. I guess he'll be the only guy scoring. I guess Jeremiah Fears will score as well a little bit. But yeah, I said not gonna be great, but I'll see you guys at the end of the season. We own our first round pick this year, right? We do not have our own first round pick this year. I don't know who it goes to. Does it go to Atlanta, like San Antonio or something like that? Atlanta does not have our pick. Does it go to Milwaukee? Milwaukee does have it, but I'll have to see the projections on that pick. But I'll see you guys now at the end of the season. I'm going to see if we could trade DeJounte Murray to the Miami Heat for Duncan Robinson. Kyle Anderson is really valuable. 26 to protect the Miami Heat pick, so obviously get their point guard. So DeJounte Murray ended up coming back, like I said, but I kind of want to trade him away. I want Jeremiah Fears to be the point guard in the future. So him and Keon Brooks for Robinson, Kyle Anderson, and a first-round pick. They want Brandon Boston in a first. Let me Tim Hardaway. Okay. I can give you Brandon Boston if that really is the thing that's stopping the trade from going through. So I could do that, but I don't really want. Wait, so I don't want to give up this first round pick. So what about Brandon Boston's only making a minimum? So what about that? And then guys give me I don't know, Drew Smith. That's fine with me, and I'll give you guys a second round pick that will get it done. So they counter me. They want Antonio Reeves. And a second, I'll give me this Tim Hardaway for at least a year. He's averaging 16 points for them, so I don't know why they want to trade him so bad. That's actually really good for them. Is this extending it too much? I mean, that pick might be valuable to have. We get 3 players that won't play for us and a player that might play for us. We trade away DeJounte, Keon Brooks. So I guess we're not giving up too much. We're gonna do it. So DeJounte goes to Miami. Well, we'll help them out as well. We'll honestly move. So we'll move Tyler Hero to shooting guard, or John doesn't matter. Tyler Hero slides into 2. So I'll help them out a little bit there. So I'll have a lineup. I think it makes sense for them too. They get DeJounte Murray, so DeJounte, Tyler Hero, Andrew Wiggins, Bam, and Cole. It's really good starting 5. So they'll take that probably. We got him out of here. They want to start Cartlow over BC, which I don't really agree with, but I guess whatever has happened. So Ivy right now is averaging 21 on the season, so that's really good to see. They want to go to starting Alvarado, but I am going to go and start Jeremiah Fears. obvious reasons. So that's what we'll do whenever this thing wants to load. I don't know what's taking so long today. There we go. But we'll obviously continue to start Jose Alvarado. Anybody else that would like to trade away while we're here? I guess we could see. So Alvarado will start, but Bias Harris, you can't really trade him away. BC, Herb Jones, Tim Hardaway. So I guess Hardaway, I don't really want to play it too much. I do want to play Jordan Hawkins though. So we're gonna play a Hawkins over I guess we could just go 11-man rotation, which I think I'll end up doing. So 11-man rotation, don't really care about it anyway too much. Then that gives Hawkins his minutes. I do want him to play more though, so we're not gonna play Hardaway that much minutes. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna play Hawkins more minutes than him. Then McCollum is just an afterthought this play, so I don't even care really much about him. But then we'll leave it like that. Then this will be so we're 11-40 right now, so we're definitely in the contention of getting Cooper Flag. I said that's crazy. AJ the bot stuff, but I'll see you guys at the end of the season if we even own our pick. I don't even know what's even going on with that protection stuff. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is your MVP. Rookie there goes to Cooper Flag. Sixth man goes to Donovan Chesler. Defensive player going to Walker Kessler. Most we're going to Evan Mobley. Clutch player going to Stephen Curry. Coach you're going to Tom Thibodeau. Nathan Mack is your executive. He's your All-NBA first team. Cade Cunningham making it, which is good for him. Average 30 points per game. Cade is really good. I can say that. Second team, third team, and then all defensive first team. He's all defensive second team. Here's your all rookie first team. We do have Jeremiah Fears making it, and then all rookie second team. So that's good. Deron Holmes, I didn't play his rookie year, so that makes sense. But obviously, we ended up missing the entire playoffs, which is completely fine with me. So we'll have a shot at getting one of the top guys. The 24-58. We weren't the worst team in the West. We were the second worst team in the league, though. The Jazz were the worst team in the West. But we had about 21 from Jaden Ivey, 14 from Trey Murphy. I forgot to push his shot tendency up. But it's cool, I guess. We had about 13 Jeremiah Fears. He shot 28% from three. But that's kind of a common thing with guards coming out the draft. They shoot bad from three, at least here in 2K. We had about 13 from Tim Hardaway. He won't be here next year. He's only on a one-year deal. We had about 12 from CJ McCollum, 10 from Hawkins, 10 from Tobias Harris. He won't be here either. Carlo and 9. Had about 7 from Jose Alvarado. We had 6, 10, and a block from Misi. So I'm hoping he can keep developing and turn to our center of the future. We had about 6 from Herbert Jones, 4 from Kelly Olynyk, and 0.4 from Kyle Anderson. So let's start straight into the offseason. See what's a championship, first of all, as the Thunder going to beat the Knicks. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is on MVP. So really good year from Shea. MVP and Finals MVP and get our NBA championship. So that's amazing. But the Wizards are projected number 1. We are projected. Hold on. It says 3, 5. Okay. I just have to see because it says we have a lot of picks in this draft. So we have the second overall pick. I think that's our own pick. And then we might have 7 as well. I just have to see because if we have 7, that'll be really nice. Willie Green is going to be fired, though, at this point, man. So we got Billy Donovan, Kenny Atkinson, Joe Mazzulla, Christie, Doug Christie, Jason Kidd. So I think I'm going to offer Joe Mazzulla a contract, obviously. And then Kenny Atkinson also is a good coach, IRL. So we're going to offer him a contract. And I heard Jason Kidd will be a fine candidate as well. Of course, none of them signed. So what about Will Hardy? I feel like he'd be a solid head coach to grab. If not, Billy Donovan is always there. But we'll get him. But can we get into that? No, we can't. So they all decline. We're going to get Will Hardy, which I don't know if he's much of an upgrade over Willie Green, but we'll definitely see. So we got pick 2 and 7 from the Miami Heat. So yeah, from the Heat, we forgot about that trade with the obviously DeJounte Murray. So we got pick 7. We just absolutely fleeced them. What was there? They were the 12th seed. So thank you, Miami, for the 7th overall pick. Appreciate it. You guys enjoyed DeJounte Murray. We enjoyed the 7th overall pick. So yeah, we're going to feel great about that. So I'm hoping. All right, let's hop into the draft, though. We got 2 and 7. So 1 is going to be AJ DeBonstats to the Thunder. So that's disappointing. But how did the Thunder even get 1, man? That's crazy. Number 2, we could take Cameron Boozer, Darren Peterson, or Elijah Arenas. So I know Peterson is the second best player in the draft. Or even Caleb Wilson. Hopefully we get Caleb Wilson at 6. But I think we take Cameron Boozer with this pick. Don't know where he's going to play, but we'll figure that out. Darren Peterson to the Hornets. The Suns will take Elijah Arenas. The Wizards will take Caleb Wilson. So I would love to have him, but it's cool. We could take Darius Acuff. We could take Chris Sinak. We could take Koa Pete, Nate, Jaden. We could take Malik Thomas. So A lot of interesting options here. No, Darius is Hall of Fame ceiling, so we could take him. Kristen, that All NBA, All NBA, All NBA. So everybody was probably All NBA. But yeah, I'm really liking what I see. But hold on, who do we even take right now? So we have our guard, have our shooting guard. I mean, guess what don't matter, right? Guess whatever we're drafting now is be a bench piece. So we could take Chris to be our backup center of the future, or we take Koa. I think we're gonna take Koa or Nate. Who's better though? So 31 points per game, and then Nate doesn't even have a stat. So I don't know. I think you go take Koa P with this pick. I'm not gonna lie. So I am gonna go with Koa P. So Koa P, welcome to we'll have the Pelicans, and then we'll take Malachi Marino, this pick, 25. So you got Kevin Boozer, Koa Pete, and 71 overall, which is great. So what did I miss out on? I always do this. So Boozer was good, obviously. And then Koa Pete was a 78. So that's the best player we could have taken. So good scouting. But Ease Misi going to accept. Carlo will accept. Jose overall declined his player option. And then Jordan Hawkins will accept him. So Jane Ivey is a free agent, somebody I do want to bring back. Drew Smith is there as well, but I'm not really too concerned about him. Really all want Jaden Ivey back. So that after this, we'll have about 19 million left. But I wonder if we can get him to like 30 million for 5 years across the board. If we can get him to that, that'd be a pretty solid contract. We won't have enough money for like a superstar guy after this, so this sucks. We're gonna only have to sign Jaden Ivey here. We'll obviously renounce everybody else. Maybe we'll have some leftover money, but Jaden Ivey is the signing. So without fears, you got Jaden Ivey, Jordan Hawkins, we got Trey Murphy, Herbert Jones, Kieran Boozer, and Koa Pete, and then we have Misi and Carlos. This will be our power forward team, which I'm really excited about that. So it'll be good there. Misi, Carlo has been really good for us. And then we also drafted Melkheim. So our front court is completely fine the way it is. I'm not worried about that. Trey Murphy and Herb Jones will be two solid forwards. Ivy and Hawkins, then all we probably need is a backup point guard. And man, we didn't even have to do much this offseason, which is great. All right. So Keon Ellis isn't really like a point guard in my opinion, but he'd be a solid defender, shooter off the bench. I don't hate that. Andrew Russell obviously is here, but I don't really like the fit of that. Jamal Shed is interesting. He's young as well. AJ Mitchell, Brown. I don't want to spend too much money on somebody. So I don't know. Ryan Rollins is here. Um, Smart, Alvarado is bringing back, but I kind of want to go after somebody else. So Kevin Porter Jr. is actually a really good player in real life, so we can go for him. So I'm leaning towards him or Jamal Shed. Shed asked for 13 million, and then Kevin Porter Jr. is asking for 10 million. So I think we can go after Kevin Porter Jr. It's Kevin Porter Jr. like 10 million for 2 years player option. So we'll get Kevin Porter Jr. be our backup point guard, and that's good. I like the way we did that offseason, which is great. So the play progression should be even better. So Ivy is up, Misi is up, Murphy is regressing, which doesn't make any sense. But we have Hawkins going up, Fears going up, Kevin Porter Jr. They got Kyle Anderson, aka Slow Mo, down. But I think we can make a plan run this year. I like what we did in the draft. I like what we did in this offseason in general. Locked up Jaden Ivey. I like the DeJounte Murray trade. That really helped us out with the players that we drafted. Obviously, Koa Pete. But we'll go down this draft class and then we'll head into the season. Whenever this thing was loaded. Never took this long to get 24. I don't know what happened. But like I said, it's really annoying, but whenever this thing wants to load, I'll see you guys in the rotation. That took like 10,000 years to load, but your rotation is Jeremiah Fears, Jaden Ivey, Herbert Jones will start, which I don't hate. I actually like that. Herbert Jones will start at small forward. Cameron Boozer, Eves Misi, Trey Murphy off the bench, Jordan Hawkins, Kevin Porter Jr., Carlo, and Malachi Marino. So we'll run a 10-man rotation. Actually, no, Malachi's not getting playing time. 10-man rotation, get Koa Pete in there. So we'll do that, and then like we did so far, Tennessee. So that's good. So who will be the second guy? I guess now it'll be Boozer, but I do want to push Trey Murphy's Tennessee's up just a little bit, take a little bit more shot than what he's taking right now. So I'll do something like that. Probably just be a role player for us at the very end. But I will now see you guys at the end of this season. Power Ranking Legends 22nd. We start off this season pretty solid. So if we can keep this up, we'll maybe make a plan. We'll see. Kate Cunningham, what a freaking season though. MVP. Rookie of the year goes to Cam Boozer. But we didn't end up making the playoffs or play in, which sucks. But it's at the end of the day, still developing. 25 and 27, still the worst team in the NBA. So yeah, so whoever we can draft this draft class, I guess would be the guys like Stokes, McCoy, Gaskins. One of those guys would be nice. So the Mavericks going to win it all. Finals MVP was a Kyrie Irving. The Pistons were in there too with Zion. So Zion almost got a ring. I was actually rooting for him to get the championship. That would have been nice. But he's cooking in Detroit, obviously. This lineup is so crazy to me. They only have Cade and Malik shooting threes. Everybody else is got to work in the paint, unless Asar could develop a three-point shot. That would be nice for them, but hasn't really worked. So they came close. They came close. I don't hate the idea of it. They'll just have to bench Asar Thompson. But all right. We are projected number one overall pick, which was expected. We were the worst team in the league. Probably not going to get it. Yeah, we get two. We win the worst team in the league. Your odds aren't the best of getting number one, at least here in 2K. Usually 4 to 5. I'm honestly happy that with the fact that we got two anyway. So that's cool with me. So we're either getting Stokes or McCoy. Don't really know who I would have to take, but don't really need any of them. So McCoy, I guess, could be our point guard unless Fears doesn't develop his 3-point shot. Isn't looking like he can't. Or Stowe. I don't know. We'll see. Not gonna trade the pay. We don't need to do that. We're not even good enough to probably do that. But we could. But who we even trade it for? That's what we have to think about. So Stokes goes 1. So McCoy, Gaskins. So McCoy or Gaskins, I'll probably take. Which I think we go best player. I mean, Gaskins would be interesting, but we don't really need him. We only have other guys that can probably play that role as well. So we're gonna just take Brandon McCoy with this pick, and then we'll simulate the end of the day. We don't have another first round pick. I actually did, but take Darius Adams. We're gonna have to figure out. So, all right, Jordan Hawkins is a free agent. Only asked for 15 million, so I'll find with paying this. So 15 million for 4 years. He's gonna sign, which is great. So 60 million for he averaged 11 points, 43% from three. So that's not bad. I don't think I looked at the player stats for us. So I did. Carlo, we'll probably wait on him. We'll probably get somebody better than Herb Jones. Someone else want to bring back as well. So 18 million for 4 years isn't bad either. So Herb Jones and Hawkins, you sign those two guys, and then is there a better backup we could bring in? So I mean, not really. We'll have to trade for him. So I guess we'll just bring back Carlo Makovich, but Fears. So I guess Kevin Porter Jr. will be the guy we trade away. I should have gave him a 1+1 team option. I don't know what I was thinking, but should have given him that much either. But he averaged 12 points. Solid, okay efficiency. Not the best 3-point shooter, obviously, but he can shoot. So I think we could probably trade him away. So I don't know. There's a move we can make. I don't really see it, but we could maybe trade away Jeremiah Fears. We'll see. But we do need to get Kevin Porter Jr. Maybe we could trade Kevin Porter Jr. for a better backup center. So that's what we'll do. We'll do that to get better. So Kevin Porter Jr. and I don't know, Darius Adams to see if we can get a better backup 5. So let's throw them both in the trade finder. We could even move him to the shooting guard so he can go up and overall. So we'll do. So Kevin Porter Jr., Darius Adams, I don't know, a second. Does that give me anything? So Tyler Smith, best playing center popped up so far. Yeah, it's not a good offer. The best player was Brandon Pajemski, but you don't really need Brandon Pajemski. So we're going to have to build our own trade for a backup center, making 11 million or something. I'm going to see if we can get Nick Claxton from the Brooklyn. Maybe they want to pay him an extension for the production he's had. I'd love to get this on our team, so let's see if we get. So KPJ wouldn't be enough, so I'd throw Malachi in there, and then they would need a. Okay, so we just throw Darius Adams. And that's fine with me. So then we could probably trade this unprotected 2031 first. Maybe we could trade a second. Maybe that's enough, dude. Maybe we can just not get out trading a first. Let's say that we got that. So Nick Claxton and Misi is our new center rotation, which I don't hate finding me. So we'll have our full 10-man rotation now. Carlo Makovich, he can still come back his depth on his qualifying offer, but who could we sign as a depth piece? Because why not at this point? So I see. We don't really need nobody really. So the years go 10-man rotation last year. Johnny Broomy is here. He might develop, so we'll offer him a 1-year deal, $5 million, because he might develop. Why not, right? He might not play, but he'll develop at least. I think so. But all right, player progression. We have Kimon Boozer up, Fears up, Misi is up. So sadly, Jaden Ivey did not progress as much as I expected him to after the season he had. So he averaged 22.2 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, shooting 51% the field, and 38%. He was amazing this year. So sucks that he didn't develop. Misi has developed though. Trey Murphy, Herbert Jones is up. Claxton, Nicola Pete, and Hawkins go up. It's well Johnny Broomy. So calculations were correct. He did progress. So maybe if somebody gets fouled out, he could like play minutes. So and they get nothing could be a trade piece for us with this $5 million. But all right, let's download the 2028 draft class. So if we maybe need to stop at the trade line, because if we don't think Ivy is a guy, we could consider trading him or Jeremiah Fears for like a number one type guy. Kate Cunningham, that's not happening, bro. Pistons are trading Kate Cunningham anytime soon. But Jeremiah Fears, Jaden Ivey, Herbert Jones, Boozer, Misi, Murphy, Claxton, Koa Pete, and Brandon McCoy. I guess Brandon McCoy's over Hawkins or trade for whatever reason, but leave it like that. McCoy is our new addition off the bench, obviously. So see how that goes. Like I said, maybe we get a new guard in the building. We'll see. Whoever makes a mistake. Gentlemen, please welcome the greatest of all time. For the final time, the last real champion, John Cena. I love the organized. Ladies and date, time you've already lost. 27 dates. Not matches. Not matches. I can't wrestle. I don't have a Los Angeles idea. 36 dates and I'm gone. Time passes, guys. The Grizzlies are rebuilding, and Ja Morant is available for a trade. think we got to go after this, man. Ja Morant averaging 27 points, 8 rebounds, 41% from threes, playing at his prime, 28 years old, prime basketball. Man, I think he might have to jump on Ja Morant, dude. I know we have fears, but fears, I mean, Ja is a superstar, and playing him and Ivy will be so freaking explosive. They can both dunk the ball really nicely, and I don't know. That connection there, I'm not gonna lie with you. So I feel like fears, they're rebuilding, so they have interest in him. Damn, he got 31 more million. So I don't wait till the offseason because we will. I don't want to wait till the offseason because he'll be a free agent, and you know, it looks like he didn't extend. So like I said, $31 million. Obviously, so it would probably have to be like Hawkins or McCoy, which sucks. But I don't want to trade neither. I guess Hawkins would be the odd man out. No, he's not really doing much, you know. So after that, need one more big contract. Like it's where Johnny Broomy might come in handy. So Broomy, and then might need one more guy like Carlo Makovich. So we'll see what that happens. And then Rob Newman, they need to give me 2 more minimum contract. So Smart, and then Kendrick Williams, and I give them this 2028 unprotected. I'm ready to win, man. We don't really need this pick, in my opinion, this 2029. But if we can't get it without it, 2029 unprotected, 2030, I'm willing to do it. As apparently that's sweet. So what do we need now? We need another big contract in here, which sucks, but we're gonna have to do it. The Memphis Grizzlies are rebuilding, and Ja Morant is available for a trade. He's an expiring contract as well. And he looks like he didn't extend yet, so we're going to see if we can go ahead and get Ja Morant on this team. So, Ja, you have to jump on this. He's averaging 27 points, 8 rebounds in his prime basketball, 28 years old, average 40% from three. So, I know we have fears developing, but you have a chance to get a superstar. You can't really just, you can't really just, not take that for granted. So I'm going to throw him. I'm going to throw Jordan Hawkins in the trade as well. I know it sucks, but he's not really doing much for us in the season. Limited playing time as well. We might have to throw like Johnny Broomy in there too. So let's do that. So we need. Wait, so if we do this, we need a $21 million. We should be able to get this really. Yeah, just Johnny Broomy. We might have to throw Carlo Makovich in there, but I'm fine with doing that. We'll take on Rob Newman, Marcus Smart, and then one more player like Kendrick Williams. They do that. All right. 2029 unprotected, and there's 2030 unprotected for Ja Morant. Offering a lot to get him, but I think this is worth it. See what they say. We could do this and move Fierce to the 2. I mean, could he really play shooting guard? He could. He's 6'3", but we probably have an undersized lineup with Ja. And I mean, how tall is Jaden Ivey? 6'4". If I don't want to do this, I think we might have to, man. So we're gonna make this. We're gonna do this trade. I think they should say yes, and they do. So Ja Morant is now a Pelican. So still have McCoy, so it's not the end of the world. So I'm fine with that trade, definitely. So could McCoy play the 2? Does he go up? He go up by 1. So I guess we'll move him to the 2. He could play backup shooting guard minutes for us. So he might have been developed to where Ivy might be a trade piece as well. He might develop enough for him. But all right, we now have Ja Morant on this team. I think that will make us better. So we have Ja, Ivy, Trey Murphy, Cameron Boozer, Nick Claxton. So they want to swap players, whatever. Koa, Pete. So yeah, Herbert Jones, Koa, Pete. They want to start Murphy now. So I guess now with this undersized lineup, I'd much rather start Herb Jones in here. So I like Trey Murphy. Well, with this lineup that we have right now, it just makes more sense to start Herb Jones in this lineup. So Murphy, Koa, then Brandon McCoy. They want to bring Kendrick Williams, but we'll not do that. So we're going to fix this again, like I said. So we'll get like 24 minutes, so something like that. And I'll see you guys at the end of the season. I think that for 2029, hopefully I can just make the plan with that trade. Now we'll see. Jay is your MVP at the end of the season. Jaden Ivey is your clutch player, but the Ivy has been great. I'll give it to him. But we ended up being the number. Do we even make the playoffs? We didn't nice seed, so that's good to know. So Ja made this team better, which is nice to know. He averaged, so yeah, his average went up to 29.4 points per game. Let me see. What was his averages post All Star? That's when you know, or since All Star. So yeah, 32 points per game since All Star, which is crazy. So Ja was really good for us, man. That's crazy. So let me look at his recent games. So let's see. Wow, yes, this is absolute dog we got. So yeah, Fears. Yeah, so we got 29 from Ja, um, 20 from Ivy, 19 from Boozer, 14.5 from Murphy. We had 10 from Koa Pete, 8 from McCoy, 8 from Misi, 6 from Claxton, and 5 from Herb Jones. So we're gonna see what we can do inside of the playoffs. So yeah, see if we can make it past the Suns to get the wow. They have their team is actually really good to be that. So they have Mikal Bridges back in Phoenix, which is interesting. Kaminga, Marina. So yeah, on while we're not experiencing much success in the playoffs, so that's weird, but I guess it's our record, right? So Cade and the Pistons, with Zion, I believe so. They go on to win one. So I think I made that team pretty good given them Zion, but I don't know. We'll see if he returns. I have another lottery pick this year. We're projected 12, and we're gonna finish with the 12th, or we're gonna finish with the 13th pick. So, all right, Will Hardy looks like he didn't do a great job his first couple of years. So, is anybody else he can go after? JJ Redick will be a good option. I'm gonna fire Will Hardy. I know it's not great firing all these head coaches, but there's so many good candidates right now. You might have to. So I want JJ Redick. So that's who I want really. We'll see if he signs though. There's some good, damn good options. Okay, I don't think Steve Kerr will sign, but why not? Mike Budenholzer some good ass badges, but I think we'll sign JJ Redick though, because he's obvious. He could always signs with me. So yeah, JJ Redick. That should definitely. So we figured out our coaching problem, JJ. So we have 13 now, which I mean, we really need to trade it. Not really. So I guess we'll draft this. So 13. We got Josh Leonard. So I guess we'll take Josh Leonard and we'll call it a day. So 36 overall. Boozer, Rob Newman in the trade, I guess. Free agency. John Morant's free agent. I forgot to offer him an extension. Oh well, guess we'll offer it now. So Ja, have to make sure he does not leave. Won't be trading him, so no trading clause is fine. And then Ease Misi is gonna have to get it back. But I wonder if we get to like a flat rate, or even wait till day 12. I'm gonna wait till day 12. Eat Misi. We have nothing to lose, right? He's restricted, so we'll wait till day 12 and eat Misi. There's anybody else who can sign on day 12. That would also be beneficial for us. We'll obviously do it. So he's getting offers, but he's not accepting any of them. So he has 11 offers. The Heat, the Suns want him. So 8 points, 8 rebounds, and a block per game. Really good around the rim as well. So I think we offer him a contract. So man, he wants a bag. So I don't know when to give this to him. So I guess I could pay you 28, maybe like 29 million. We get the flat rated. We can't really flat rate it. We do it now. Okay, that's good. So 88 million isn't bad. Get Misi back, and then nobody else that's really intrigued we can sign too much. So I am just gonna leave it like that. And hopefully make the playoffs this year with Ja. We're good post Ja Morant era. Now can we be good the whole season? So Boozer's up, Misi is up, Pete is up to 86, McCoy's up to 85. So he'll be our sixth man. Or him and Koa Pete. So that's good for us. And then I'll see you guys in the rotation. So we'll download this draft class. So 2029 draft class, obviously. And then I'll see you guys at the end so now just so 2029 draft class, right? We were just in 2028, I'm pretty sure. So yeah. All right, let's go on the rotation. Let's download this draft class and see what's up. So power ranking Liz is second. That's a really good sign. Two gets big believer. If they want to start McCoy and bench Ivy, I don't know. I think I'd rather do the opposite at this point. So I don't want to bench Ivy just like that. So we're gonna keep him. I think him and Morant makes sense. So Morant, Ivy, Murphy, Boozer, Misi. I still think Herbert Jones is starting five makes more sense. But whatever they want to do. Boozer, Misi, Pete, McCoy, Claxton, Herbert Jones. A lot of good defense off the bench. They have Josh Leonard running a 10-man rotation. We're going to run 9-man rotation. We're not going to bench Ivy for McCoy just yet. So we're not going to do that. Instead, we're going to leave it like that. And then I guess we can play him minutes off the bench. We're going to leave it like that. Then I'll see you guys now at the end of the season, hoping for a playoffs berth. Things aren't clicking, so we're going to do this trade. I don't know, but we're going to trade Herb Jones, Jaden Ivey, a first and a second. We're going to get Franz Wagner on the team and hope that is the missing piece. Because I don't know why we're all so bad, man. We are 20-31. Can't seem to find any type of, time to win, but hopefully Franz Wagner just fits a lot more next to John Morant. We have Brandon McCoy now as our starting shooting guard, so they want to start him. I'm going to listen to 2K. I think he might be the better fit next to John Morant, Jake Ivey. So And Herb Jones is trash in 2K, so I'm good with that. So Ja, McCoy, Franz, Boozer, Misi, Pete, Murphy, Claxton, and Ben Saraf. I guess he doesn't need to play either. He's only playing 9 minutes, but I guess we'll play him. It's like the playoffs, I guess. But I don't know. Things haven't been good for us. Hopefully that trade makes us better. Making a big trade every year to make a splash, but year 2029 now. If we don't make the playoffs now, I don't know what we're gonna do at all. B is your MVP, rookie of the year. It was LaPaul. But I'm 71-11. I don't know why this Pels team is so bad. Finish off as a 7th seed. That's something, I guess. Maybe we can make some noise if we make it in. This team is too good just to be so freaking bad. We gotta do. Many head coaches just can't figure out the code. But we got Los Angeles in round 1. They have Giannis, but be honest, bro. I don't think the team should really win. Starting Kevin McCullough Jr. as a shooting guard, man. Let's please lock the freak in and win. All right, we have one more chance against the now. We have to play the 1 seed Spurs in round 1. Amazing. So 71 wins. Now this team, Scoot and Amp, is so electric. But McDaniels, Asa, they have this guy starting at center. Please do not lose. I'm actually done, bro. I just want to end it off right here because this is really pissing me off. But I don't know. I guess it's something that is not right with this team. But I honestly think that Franz Wagner move made us better. I know the John Morant move could have made us better, but I don't know. Was trading for John Morant the right decision? I don't know. We were so bad. I thought we need to upgrade from him. Jeremiah Fears. He ended up being 23 points. Yeah, not really better than Ja, but I don't know, man. We just need something to. I don't know. I'll run it back one more year, but if we still can't find success, then I honestly don't know what we're going to do at this point. I'm skipping the draft. I don't even care about it. So I'm going to just re-sign everybody and call it a day. Murphy and Ben, nice Ben has qualifying offer, but Murphy will get paid, and then Ben, if he wants to come back, it doesn't matter. We're still going to be running a high-running 8-man rotation. But everybody's back, I think so. Hope I'm not missing anyone. Let's override the roster or just look at it really quick. So yeah, everybody I want is here. We'll look at player progression. So everybody's up. Franz, Boozer, McCoy, Pete, Misi. We have Ben and Josh Leonard up as well. So they'll fight for that spot. Don't know who I'm going to give it to. We'll figure it out. But all right, I'll now see you guys at the end of the season, for this final season. Well, it only took a couple of years. We're finally the 2 seed, but yeah, Utah in round 1, so it's obviously is starting 5, 8-man rotation. So we'll see what we can do. But standings wise, we finally end up being 16-22. The Spurs just so I have yet to look at their team. 26 points from Ja, 20 from Boozer, 17 from Franz, 17 from McCoy, 12 from Koa P, 12 from Murphy, 8, 5, and then yeah, 12 people win a championship this year. That would be really nice, but got Utah in round 1, so hopefully we don't lose in round 1, get upset, which we don't. We've been beaten 5, and we got Golden State. So Devin Carter is nice. Tyler Hero, obviously, he's a good player, but Ron Holland can't shoot, so that's the advantage of us. This is Dwayne guy. I even don't know who this is. Jokic. I don't think I beat this team. This is a beatable team. I can't lie with you. Game 1, we're gonna take. Game 2, they ended up. Game 3, we're up 2-1. We're up 3-1, and we're gonna beat them at 5 to play the Spurs. So this is how the Spurs are. Darius Akuff, okay, Stephon Castle, Corey Kispert is starting small forward, so that got him there all these years, I guess. Okay, Sohan, Wimby, Kaspers, Keegan Murray, Vassell, and Aiden Sheridan. Am I missing something? To see why this team won so many games? Like obviously Wimby, but all right, I ain't gonna lie, this team is beatable. I'm gonna say that they're not unstoppable. Game 1, they're gonna take. Game 2, we ended up. Game 3, they're up 2-1. 2K thinks otherwise because they have Wembanyama on their team. So, I might run it back, and it just depends what they have. So they might lose Darius, I guess. So something they might lose Caspers as well. So they had 9 and 10 last year. Wait, no, these are completely different draft classes. What am I talking about? So they might lose Darius and Caspers. Okay, so Keegan Murray is not signing another minimum contract, so I could run it back into the year. I actually think I will run it back into the year. All right, final season with a number 2 seed. It's really time to see who will win the championship this year. We're gonna run a 8-man rotation again. Oh, way too far into this. But we got Minnesota in round one. We're gonna beat them final. We got Oklahoma City in round two, which we're gonna lose in seven. We just couldn't get it done with this team. But it was a good team none of the least. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next offseason rebuild. Peace.